Strange Block Beats.
Yeah. Now the pages talk, They gave us stained glass storybooks, perfect teeth, pale paper guys. Told us trust the painted frames while they warped our sacred songs. Grandma whispered different names under breath at night, eyes closed. Said, baby, read between them lines. What they hide, they fear the most.
Stolen faces, stolen names.
You have inherited lies.
Pulled the veil, the mask fell off.
Saw the truth in our eyes. You found out Christ black, and the Hebrews black. Now the pages talk back. Now the pages talk back. Old church fan brown, Jesus drawn, tucked inside a Bible spine. Past the side, I skipped that page. Said don't question, just fall in line. But the map don't match they murals, and the blood don't match they art. From the desert dust to the cotton fields, same chain, same chosen heart.
Stolen faces, stolen names.
You have inherited lies.
Tore the veil, the mask fell off.
Saw the truth in our eyes. You found out Christ black, and the Hebrews black. Now the pages talk back. Now the pages talk back.
What else they paint over us?
Yeah.
What else they twist, erase, reject? If the lamb they love was colored wrong, what that say about the wolves in black?
Stolen faces, stolen names. You have inherited lies. Pulled the veil, the mask fell off. Saw the truth in eyes. You found out
Christ black.
and the Hebrews black. Now the pages talk back. Now the pages talk back.
Hey, big salute, family. This your brother K. Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, and faith in Yahshua Hamashiach, to the beloved mighty nation of Israel. I say peace and blessings. Big salute to the CUC family. Shout out to my brother Sharshan, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Faith, Elder Bro Tim, big salute, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. This is gonna be a good one that the Lord put together, family. What I'm about to present today through the Holy Spirit, a lot of people use this to push multiple wives. I don't believe that the Most High ordained multiple wives, but I don't get in another man's business about what him and his wife choose to do. So if he bring another wife into his home and his wife is okay with that, that's that man's business and his wife. But I'm talking about from the biblical standpoint, the Most High did not ordain, meaning it is not a law. It is not something he ordained. It's something he allowed. But what I'm about to present today is used. And men say, well, God did it for David. He told David, I gave you Saul's wives. But when you really study scriptures, family, and really ask y'all to open up your eyes, you're going to scratch your head and go, did God really give David Saul's wives? Or is this talking about something else? I'm telling you, this Bible is so cold. All I can do is act like a kid in Toys R Us. Family, you see the title. Did Yahshua give David Saul's wives? Or is this all symbolic? Did Yahshua give David Saul's wives? Or is all this symbolic? Let's handle business. Y'all brother KJ gonna start this off in 2 Samuel chapter 2. 2 Samuel chapter 2. And when I get done with this, the Lord is gonna make it clear to his people what the word actually says. about David and Saul's wives. 2 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 1 through 17. We're going to let the Bible be true, not K. Judah's interpretation. I have no interpretation, family. I only go by what I can read. And if I can't read it, I won't say it. 2 Samuel chapter 2. That's why I be trying to tell my brothers, man, we ain't got to do all that arguing and fight. You trying to be right. I'm trying to be effective. You can be right, brother. I'm trying to be effective. The Bible already a cold piece of work, but we still got to do our due diligence and break it down and give edification to the people. That's why he say, seek out of the book of the Lord and read. He told me to seek, then I shall find. So you keep trying to be right. I'm going to keep being effective. This is 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1 through 17. 2 Samuel chapter 2. Hold on, man. Because I'm on the wrong scripture, dog. Don't start that, K. Judah. Baby powder. Hold on, man. I think I'm on the wrong scripture. Hey, family, bear with me, boy. Hey, when I'm putting lessons together, sometimes I'll be putting the wrong scriptures down, y'all. Woo! Straight baby powder. Man, what is I'm doing? Hold on. You see something? Man, don't tell me you wrote the wrong scripture down, boy. I think I wrote the wrong scripture down for real. I'm tripping. Hold on, family. Hold up. Man, I need straight baby powder. 2 Samuel chapter 11, family. Let me change this right quick, man. This is it. Boy, you need straight baby powder. Boy, you need straight baby powder, KJ. And you don't even smoke and you need baby powder. Hold on, 2 Samuel chapter 11. Let me change this. Okay, there we go. I put 2 Samuel chapter 2. Well, you need straight baby powder. This is 2 Samuel chapter 11. And verse 1 through 17. 2 Samuel chapter 11. And verse 1 through 17. And y'all give me some baby powder in the chat. Please give me some baby powder. I put chapter 2. It's chapter 11. Straight baby powder. And it reads, and it came to pass, after the years was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servants with him, and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon, and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem. And it came to pass in the eventide that David rose off his bed, and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof, he saw a woman washing herself. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam, the wife of Uriah, the Hittite? Now, I want y'all to do your own due diligence when y'all get a chance. Go look up Bathsheba's father. And look up Elam's father. You're going to find out their territory was in Judah. Let me say that again. Her father was a natural born Hittite. But Bathsheba's father and his father go back to a place in Judah called Gilon. Look it up. You will see. That's why the Most High gave David Solomon through Bathsheba, because Yahshua's line had to be nothing but Judites that come out of Judah. And her father, Elam, his father was a mighty man in David's army. Knowledge. Look it up, family. You're going to find out. Bathsheba wasn't no Hittite. So that's what they be pushing on our people. Oh, well, David married Bathsheba. She was of another nation. Man, go do your research. No, she wasn't. Her husband was of another nation, not her. Go look at where her father come from and his father. Then holler at me. Holler at your brother KJ. Verse 4. And David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness. And she returned unto her house, and the woman conceived, and sent and told David, and said, am with child. And David sent to Joab, saying, send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. And David said to Uriah, go down to thy house, and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed off the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king. But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and went not down to his house. So you can see also too that you had people that wasn't of the Israelite stock, but their spirit was still right. This man was righteous, but what David did was wicked. This man was fighting in David's army, and David did this to this man. Took that man's wife. Because when lust has conceived, it brings forth sin. And David saw her body. He couldn't help himself. The eyes was fastened on what he was looking at, and he had to have it. Verse 11. And Uriah said unto David, the ark in Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open field. Shall I then go into my house to eat and to drink, and to lie with my wife? As thou livest, and as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing. And David said to Uriah, tarry here today also, and tomorrow, and I will let thee depart. So Uriah abide in Jerusalem that day and tomorrow. And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And at even he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his Lord, but went not down to his house. David is trying to clean this thing up. David is trying to clean this thing up. But guess what, y'all? The Lord's hand is in this, because he saw everything David did. And David is trying to clean it up, and the Lord is not going to allow it to go as David wants. See, whatever we do, the Lord is watching at all times. And even if you think you didn't got away with it, it's going to find you out eventually. Verse 14. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. And he wrote it in the letter saying, set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die. And it came to pass, when Joab observed the city, that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that violent men were. And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab. And there fell some of the people of the servants of David. And Uriah the Hittite died also. There y'all go. So David got Uriah killed because he's trying to conceal his actions and what he did with Bathsheba. But the Lord's hand is in this, family. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 12. And I'm going to read verse 1 through 8. 2 Samuel chapter 12. Verse 1 through 8. And it reads, and the Lord sent Nathan unto David, and he came unto him, and said unto him, there were two men in one city, the one rich, the other poor. The rich man had exceedingly many flocks and herds, but the poor man had nothing save one little ewe lamb. He talking about his wife, family. David was rich. All Uriah had was his woman, whom he loved. That's the ewe lamb that God is talking about. He only had her, and you took that from that man. Verse 3. But the poor man had nothing save one little ewe lamb, which he had brought up and nourished up, and it grew up together with him and with his children. He did eat of his own meat and drink of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter. Oh, and lay in his bosom, talking about the woman, and was unto him as a daughter. And there came a traveler unto the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock and of his own herd, to dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto him, but took the poor man's lamb, and dressed it for the man that was come unto him. And David's anger was greatly kindled against that man, and said to Nathan, as the Lord liveth, that man have done this thing shall surely die, and he shall restore the lamb fourfold, because he did this thing, and because he had no pity. And Nathan said to David, thou art the man. Thus said the Lord, the Elohim of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul, and I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and Judah. And if they have been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things. K. Judah. You got to break this down, brother, through the Spirit of the Lord. Because multiple wives is pushed on women based on what you just read. Let's let the Holy Spirit handle business. Now, y'all heard what it just said. I'm not going to interpretate. I'm just going to let it line up. He said, I gave you your master's wives. That's implying I gave you his women, his wives, into your bosom and his house. K. Judah, did the Lord give David Saul's wives? Let's let the Bible tell you. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 14 and verse 49 and 50. It's going to make all the sense in the world to the family. 1 Samuel 14, 49 and 50. First Samuel chapter 14 and verse 49 and 50. And it reads, now the sons of Saul was Jonathan and Ishua and Melchishua, and the name of his two daughters were these. The name of the firstborn, Merab. And the name of the younger, Michal. And the name of Saul's wife was Ahinoam, the daughter of Hamaz. And the name of the captain of his host was Abner, the son of Ner, Saul's uncle. So hold on. The Bible says Saul had one wife. Her name was Ahinoam. Now, family, Saul had a concubine. So, okay, Judah, the Lord did give David Saul's wives, because it said wives with a ES. So here go one wife. Her name is Ahinoam. Who is the other wife, which is a concubine? Let me show you right now. Let's deal with it. Saul had a concubine, family. And you're about to find out right now what happened. Here we go. Let's go to 2 Samuel, chapter 3. Now watch how cold this Bible is, family. Watch what this Bible about to do. See, he didn't already show me when I put it together. But now he going to show y'all. 2 Samuel, chapter 3, and verse 7. And it reads, and Saul had a concubine, whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Ai, and Ishbosheth, the daughter to Abner. Wherefore hast thou gone in unto my father's concubine? Stop. Hold up. Abner humbles Saul's concubine. He lay with Saul's concubine. So we got to cut her out the picture, because David can't take her to wife because Abner didn't humble her. So we eliminate the concubine right then and there. Because Abner lay with Saul's concubine, he humbles this woman. David can't take her now because another man didn't humble her. But what about Saul's other wife, K. Judah? The one whose name is Ahinoam. Let's see if he can take her to wife. Okay, let's go. So y'all just heard it. Let me read it again. And Saul had a concubine, whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Ai. Who are these names? Aiah and Ishbosheth said to Abner, wherefore hast thou gone in unto my father's concubine? He lay with his father's concubine. That's what he asking Abner. Man, you lay with my father's concubine. David can't take her no more. She's been humbled by another man. So we cut her out the picture. Let's go back to Ahinoam. Let me show y'all something. Here you go. Watch this. Let's go to 2 Samuel, chapter 12. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go to 2 Samuel 3. Same chapter. Stay in chapter 3. And this time, verse 7 through 14. Watch this. We're going to stay right here. Watch this. 2 Samuel, chapter 3, verse 7 through 14. And it reads, and Saul had a concubine whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, and Ishbosheth said to Abner, wherefore hast thou gone into my father's concubine? Then was Abner very wroth with the word of Ishbosheth, and said, am I a dog head, which against Judah do show kindness this day unto the house of Saul thy father, to his brethren, and to his friends, and have not delivered thee into the hand of David, that thou chargest me today with a fault concerning this woman? So do God to Abner, and more also except as the Lord hath sworn to David, even so I do to him. to translate the kingdom from the house of Saul, and to set up the throne of David over Israel and over Judah, from Dan even to Beersheba. And he could not answer Abner a word again, because he feared him. And Abner sent messengers to David on his behalf, saying, who is the land? Whose is the land? Saying also, make thy league with me, and behold, my hand shall be with thy hand, to bring about all Israel unto thee. Keep this in mind. I want you to remember what I just read. To bring all Israel unto thee. Something happened, and we're going to find out what it is. Verse 13. And he said, well, I will make a league with thee, but one thing I require of thee, that is, thou shalt not see my face, except thou first bring Michal, Saul's daughter, when thou comest to see my face. Hold on, K. Judah. Something not right. Something not right, brother. Verse 14. And David sent messengers to Ishbosheth, Saul's son, saying, deliver me my wife Michal, which I espoused to me for 100 foreskins of the Philistine. Hold on, man. David can't have this wife of Saul's. Why, KJ? Go back to 1 Samuel chapter 14 and verse 49 and 50. And now it's about to make all the sense in the world to y'all. Now let's go ahead and recap. Saul killed a man for his wife. Nathan say, I gave you your master's wives, your master's house, the house of Israel and Judah. Then he said, Saul had a wife whose name was Ahinoam. Then he said he had a concubine, but the concubine was humbled by a man by the name of Abner. He lay with the concubine, so David can't have her no more. She been humbled by another man. But David told Abner, bring me my wife, Saul's daughter, Michal, who I made a league with Saul to have her for 100 foreskins of the Philistines. Now go back to 1 Samuel 14, 49, and 50, because this about to blow y'all mind. Let's go back to 1 Samuel 14, 49, and 50. And here you go. 1 Samuel chapter 14, verse 49 and 50. Now the sons of Saul was Jonathan and Ishua and Melchishua. The name of his two daughters was these. The name of the firstborn, Merab, and the name of the younger, Michal. And the name of Saul's wife was Ahinoam. Oh, I get it now. Saul's wife is Michal's mother. David can't have her mama and the daughter in their lifetime. What you talking, KJ? Go to the book of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 17. Now it's becoming clear, right? This ain't talking about no women, y'all. This is symbolic. Let me show you. David can't have Michal's mother because that's Saul's wife, and David is married to Saul's wife's daughter. So how can David have her mama and the daughter in both of their lifetime when the Bible say this right here? Leviticus chapter 18. And y'all got to remember, David was a young boy when Saul was king. So these women are much older than David. Leviticus chapter 18. And verse 17. Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 17. And it reads, thou should not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, neither should thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughters to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswoman. So how David gonna marry Saul's daughter and Saul's wife? How David gonna take Saul's concubine when she was just humbled by a man named Abner? So who is these wives that David took? I pray it's helping y'all to think now. I'm gonna ask again. David is married to Saul's daughter named Michal. Michal's mother is Ahinoam, Saul's wife. David can't take Ahinoam and Michal in their lifetime. He can't take the mama and the daughter to be a wife. He can't take the concubine either. Abner slept with her. Another man humbled her. David can't take her now. She's defiled by another man. So David can't lay with her. Abner did, because Saul died. Y'all remember Saul got put to death. Then Abner lay with the concubine. So Ishbosheth tells Abner, man, you lay with my daddy concubine, bro. He get mad at him and say, boy, you gonna lay this to my charge? You gonna bring this to me like I'm a dog or something? Over this woman? Who are the wives that the Lord gave to David? I want us to iron sharpen iron. I don't want to get an answer yet according to the scripture. Who do y'all think the wives are? Because y'all got to remember, I'm finna go back to 2 Samuel chapter 11. It's something that is said in 2 Samuel chapter 12 that y'all need to really pay attention to, my beloved family. Let's go back to 2 Samuel chapter 12 and watch this. I'm telling you, boy, this Bible is a cold piece of work, boy. Cold piece of work. Here you go. Here you go, family. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 8. I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom. And I gave thee the house of Israel and the house of Judah. Time out. Yahshua Hamashiach, Most High Yah. Why are you making this separation when David ruled over all the kingdom of Israel? No, he didn't, family. Not at first. That's why the Lord said the house of Judah and the house of Israel. Make it plain, Yahshua Hamashiach. Because I thought David ruled over both kingdoms. So why did you make that divide just now? That separation to say I gave you Judah and the house of Israel. I thought David ruled over all the kingdom. Not at this time right here. This time right here he is, but not before. Let me show y'all. Let's go back to 1 Samuel chapter 3. And I want y'all to listen to what Abner said. And then I'm going to show y'all that David only ruled over Judah first. He didn't rule over all the kingdom of both kingdoms, house of Judah and the house of Israel. No, he did not. He only ruled in Judah for 7 years. He did not rule over all the kingdom. Let's prove it. That's why Abner said this. Let me see. Let's get it. This is 2 Samuel chapter 3. 2 Samuel chapter 3. And I'm going to pick it up at verse 9. Still got that little cough, boy. Man, Jesus. Here you go, y'all. David did not rule over all the kingdom at first. Okay? But at the time that David committed this atrocity, he was ruling over all the kingdom. That's why the Lord told David, you done this, and I gave you your master's house and his wives, and I gave you the house of Israel and Judah. Why did he say it that way? This is why, y'all. Second Samuel chapter 3 and verse 9. So do guard to Abner and more also, except as the Lord hath sworn to David, even so I do to him, to translate the kingdom from the house of Saul and to set up the throne of David over Israel and over Judah. So David wasn't ruling over all the kingdom of the house of Israel and Judah. Can you prove it, KJ? Yes, I can. Let's go. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 5. Just go over to 2 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1. And then I'm going to show y'all who the wives are. Because he didn't already gave the answer who the wives are, but I'm just going to prove it even further. He gave the answer in 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 8. But a lot of people thought it was talking about women, actual women. But when you do your due diligence and find out that he couldn't take the concubine because she was humbled by another man. He couldn't take Michal's mother because he married to Saul's daughter, which Saul's daughter mother is Saul's wife. So he can't take the mama and the daughter in their lifetime to uncover both of their nakedness. So hold on, something wrong. Because if David did not take Saul's wife, which is Michal's mother, and if David did not take the concubine, which Abner humbled, who are the wives that he gave to David? Because it was a transfer of the kingdom from Saul to David. So who was David ruling over first before he ruled over all the kingdom? Let me read it to you right now. This is 2 Samuel chapter 5 and verse 1. Then came all the tribes of Israel to David unto Hebron, and spake, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. Also in time past, when Saul was king over us, thou was he that leadest out and broughtest in Israel. And the Lord said to thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be captain over Israel. So all the elders of Israel came to the king to Hebron, and King David made a league with them in Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed King David over Israel. David was 33 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 40 years. In Hebron, he reigned over Judah 7 years and 6 months. Y'all see that? Only in Judah, he reigned for 7 years over Judah. He wasn't ruling over all the kingdom. Only in Judah. But then guess what happened, y'all? Here you go right here. Verse 5. And in Hebron, he reigned over Judah 7 years and 6 months. And in Jerusalem, he reigned 33 years over all Israel and Judah. What did what did 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 8 say? I gave you the house of Israel and the house of Judah. He didn't just say, I gave you Israel, because of David wasn't ruling over all Israel. My brother got it. My brother Michael got it, y'all. Let me go and read it, though. The wives is a Holah and a Holabah. The wives are a Holah and a Holabah. That's why you see the names on my picture. The wives that he gave David is when he transferred the kingdom to David, he gave him his wives, y'all, which is a Holabah and a Holah. What you mean, K. Judah? Let me show it to y'all. Let's go to Ezekiel 23, verse 1 through 4. My brother Michael got it, man. Big salute to you, brother. That's the right answer too, family. These are the wives. So when they pushing multiple wives from this scripture, This is not talking about multiple wives as far as women go. This is symbolic language. He's talking about house of Israel, house of Judah. These are the wives that the Lord gave to David, for David to be the protector of the kingdom, the king of the kingdom, the guardians of the kingdom. This ain't talking about no women. Here y'all go right here. Ezekiel 23, 1 through 4. Big salute to my brother Michael. He got it. Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 1 through 4. And this will be last. This is the last scripture. And it reads, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women. Read that again, K. Judah. There were two women. You got to read that one more time, K. Judah. There was two women, the daughter of one mother, and they committed whoredom in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There they were the breast pressed, and there they bruised the tents of their virginity. And the name of them was Aholah the elder, and Laholabah her sister, and they were mine. And they bare sons and daughters. Their name Samaria is Aholah, and Jerusalem Aholabah, and Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors, which was clothed with blue, captains and rulers, and all them desirable young men, horsemen, riding upon horses. Thus she committed whoredoms with them, with all them that were the chosen men of Assyria, and with all of whom she doted. With all their idols she defiled herself. She defiled herself. She defiled herself. Talking about nations, but he described them as women. These were my women. Who is he talking about? I gave you your master's wives, Aholah and Laholabah. These were mine. What else they do, Lord? Verse 8. Neither left she her whoredoms, bought from Egypt, for in her youth they lay with her, and they bruised the breast of her virginity, and poured they whoredoms upon her. Wherefore I have delivered her into the hand of her lovers, into the hand of the Assyrians, upon whom she doted. Verse 11, I'm going to jump down to verse 11. And when her sister Aholabah saw this, she was more corrupt in her indignant love than she, and in her whoredoms more than her sister in her whoredoms. She doted upon the Assyrians, her neighbors, captains and rulers, clothed most gorgeously, horsemen riding upon horses, all of them desirable young men. Then I saw that she was defiled, that they took both one way. They both took the way of whoredom. So, K. Judah, what you mean God is talking about Israel and Judah, and you sitting up here talking about he described them as women, brother? Man, I think you need to revisit the scriptures, K. Judah. Really? Let's go to Jeremiah 6 and verse 2. So y'all see what I just read? He describes Samaria and Judah as Aholah and Laholabah, and he said there was two women. So when we read in 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 8, I gave you your master's wives. I gave you your master's wives, which is Israel and Judah. These were two women. They was mine. Aholah and Laholabah. They played the harlot. She played the harlot. She committed adultery. She committed fornication. She became a whore. He said her and she. But this is actually kingdoms and nations. Israel and Judah. But he described them as a woman. Let's go to Jeremiah 6 and 2. Let me prove this real quick, that he look at us as a woman. Here it go right here. Jeremiah 6 and 2. We're going to let the Bible be true. Jeremiah 6 and 2. And it reads, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely, beautiful, and delicate woman. Oh, what? He have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Yes, a woman. His wife, his lover. You can only give a bill of divorce if you're married to a woman. And he gave the northern kingdom a bill of divorce. That's why he say it was two women. He didn't say one woman, two women. They were mine, but they committed adultery on me. I gave the northern kingdom a bill of divorce and sent her away. You gotta go. Judah, he did the same thing. I kicked him out the land too because he played the harlot. But he say she played the harlot. So this ain't talking about no multiple wives, family. So if anybody tell y'all, oh, David had multiple wives, make sure you write this down. They try to force you into multiple wives. David was given the kingdom to transfer the kingdom from the house of Saul to the house of David. I gave you your master's wives. It's the house of Israel and the house of Judah. These wives represent Samaria and Judah. And these wives belong to the Lord. So he gave David his master's wives to take care of these women, which represent kingdoms, Judah and Israel. So that's why he got mad at David. So people now saying that God would have gave David more wives. You didn't have to kill Uriah's wife. I would have gave you another woman. They thinking this talking about women. He ain't talking about add no multiple wives to David. Because I got a lesson coming so powerful through the Spirit about who's coming back, David or Yahshua. Because me and Elder Belwak was on the phone and we was discussing this and going over scriptures. And it is none other who's coming back rather than Yahshua. Knowledge. And I'm going to prove to y'all we never supposed to have kings to rule over us. I'm going to prove it with the book. Yahshua was supposed to be our king. He was supposed to reign and rule over us. But the people said, give us a king. He didn't say, I want to give you a king. They asked for a king. Knowledge. Elder Gilbert. What verse you want, Elder? I got you. Which one? You're talking about it, Ezekiel 23? Or are you talking about Jeremiah 6:2 that I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate and beautiful woman? Already, I got you right now. I know where my brother going. Absolutely. Great precept. This is Galatians. This is Galatians. Chapter 4, verse 26. Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. And it reads, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother. Now, okay, Judah, you got it wrong. Which is the mother. Now, brother, stop that. Which is the mother of us all. Oh, Jerusalem is our mother. And that mother bare children to the Lord. Who are the children? Judah and Jerusalem. She also bare children in the land in totality. What is that? The land of Israel. So our mother spewed us out. Like how a woman bring forth children, our mother brought forth children. And those children prospered into a kingdom. But then those children started to play the harlot on their husband. And our husband is the Lord. And we started to commit adultery, fornication, giving our love to idols and other gods. So we didn't just commit spiritual fornication, we also committed physical fornication. We committed both, physical and spiritual. Because when you worshiping idols, that is spiritual fornication. But then it's also physical, because you're going to make a statue. You're going to bow down to the statue. You're going to light a fire. You're going to do all this. So this is spiritual and physical. Yes, Elder Gilbert. It was Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and beautiful and delicate woman. So Jerusalem is a mother. We are the daughters and sons of that mother. And she bare children. But the children were spewed out the land. She gave birth to her children, like a woman giving birth. Jerusalem gave birth to her children, but those children became corrupt. So those children got kicked out the land because we committed adultery on our husband, which is Yahshua. That's why Yahshua said, I'm coming for my bride. If you got a bride, you a husband to a bride. He's our husband. He's our king redeemer. He's our fervent lover. These are things we got to understand. This is so deep, so spiritual, that people thinking carnal, thinking that David was actually giving Saul's wives when those women was way older than David. David was a young man when he killed Goliath. Saul was already a man. David was a young boy. So how can David take this man's wives when David was a young boy when he killed Goliath? Saul was already a king, a full-grown man who had Jonathan, other children. Come on now, make this make sense. David didn't even have no kids at this time. He's a young boy. But all of a sudden, God gave David old women to wives. And ain't nothing wrong with older women. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. The boy was nothing but a young boy. These women would be more of like a mother figure to him than a lover to him. Come on now. They're going to be a mother figure to David, not no lover. Michal's mother is Saul's wife. So David going to sleep with the mama and the daughter. And David never had no kids by Michal. And guess why? Oh my God, this is getting deep. Let's deal with this. Let me go ahead and expose this other false doctrine. Because the Bible is a cold piece of work, boy. And everybody wanted to tell me, why you be so loud? Because I'm excited. That's why I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm filled with joy. That's why I'm loud and passionate. Why are you worrying about it? Just let me be me and you be you. Okay, here we go. Let me expose this other lie. I'm just excited, man. Why y'all think that Saul gave his daughter to David, Michal? I want to ask y'all, why y'all think? Because he never had no kids by Michal. And I'm going to show y'all why. Why y'all think Saul gave Michal to David? I just want to see what my family talking about. Watch this. It's going to get deep. Watch this now. Here it go. It's finna get deep. Finna get deep for the family. Let me show y'all right now what Saul tried to do and why it didn't work. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 18 and verse 21. Watch this. And then I'm going to get Matthew because I want to show y'all something in the book of Matthew. It's going to be deep also. Thank you, Father, for understanding, wisdom, and knowledge. We give you all praise, honor, and glory. You are worthy of it. And people just don't understand how gracious and merciful you truly are to give us this type of understanding and knowledge, man. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, here we go. So let's first go to what Saul tried to do with his daughter Michal, and why the Most High never gave her no children by David, because they was from two different tribes, right? They was from two different tribes, Benjamin and Judah. Let me show y'all. The Most High, man, he know how to work things out to where it doesn't mess up the line, meaning that Judean line, because he got to bring Yahshua through it. You see that? He got to bring Yahshua through that line. That's why the Most High is so masterful. He allowed Rebecca's sister, not Rebecca, Rachel's sister, Leah, she had both Judah and Levi. She had the king and the priest. Who is Yahshua? He's a king and a priest. So he allowed Leah to bear Judah and the priest, which is Yahshua. He didn't allow Rachel to bear those important positions that is held in our nation, which is both priest and king. So you see what he did? He didn't allow one to be over here and the other one to be over. No, he made sure that Leah had both Levi and Judah. Now let's go to 1 Samuel 18. And then I'm going to show y'all why David could not have no kids by Michal and what he would have done to the bloodline. Let me show y'all. See, we tell people that God don't like for us to even mix tribes because inheritance are going to start moving around, and the Lord don't want that. So back in the biblical days when we was in our land, he did not want us mixing tribes, because if a woman is from the tribe of Issachar and she get with a man from Judah, the inheritance is going to move to Judah, because you are what your father are according to this makeup. Not according to if I lay with a white woman. See, they've been lying to y'all. They tell y'all it don't matter who the black man lay with. The child still an Israelite. That's a lie. Them children could not be reckoned in the genealogy of Israel. But if you is Issachar and I'm Judah, your children can still be reckoned in the genealogy of Israel, but your inheritance is going to move to Judah or to Benjamin. So you got to marry a man within your tribe to keep seed alive and to keep that father's name going. Especially if a daughter don't have no sons. If her father don't have no sons and he only have daughters, she got to marry a man from her father's tribe to keep her father's name alive. You can't do it marrying Judah. You can't do it marrying Zebulun. You can't do it marrying Levi, because now the inheritance is going to move to each one of these tribes. That's why he told the daughters of Zelophehad, they are speaking right, but they can only marry somebody from their father's tribe, because I don't want the inheritance moving from tribe to tribe. So that's why David had no kids by Michal. Even though she spoke against David for dancing for the Lord still allowed that thing to work the way it's going to work. She had no kids because she come from Benjamin and not Judah. But guess what? When David did that to Uriah and he repented to the Lord, he allowed Solomon to be born through who? Bathsheba. Who come from who? Her father is reckoned and lived in the territory of Judah. That's who they reckon under. Bathsheba was not no Hittite or no African woman. She and her father and her father's father, they are reckoned in the genealogy of Judah. That's why God gave him a son by her, which is Solomon, who sat on the throne of who? Judah. Who was also in the genealogy of the Messiah. The Lord know what he doing. We are the ones that try to go pick the word apart to try to, look, the Lord let them marry Boab and they mixed with women and they did this. First of all, Ruth was not no more by blood. If you ain't done a full breakdown on Ruth from the history to the time you get to her, I'm being respectful when I say this. You can't talk to me. You got to do the full breakdown. You got to go get the history. You got to understand what happened. You can't just go jump straight to Ruth and then come tell me she a Moabite by blood when I didn't done the whole breakdown with the maps. through the Spirit of the Lord. Come on now. Now let me show you what Saul did. 1 Samuel 18:21. Let's get this real quick. First Samuel. I advise anybody. Me and my brother Shorsham, we did this lesson about is Ruth a Moabite. And I was on Shorsham platform. I did the lesson on a platform. And we broke down the history of when Israel came out of Egypt. I dealt with all the battles that they fought. Ruth was not a Moabite by blood, family. I'm telling you. Because when Moses and them fought Sihon, king of the Amorites, it say they killed everything above the Arnon River. Nobody stayed alive. So how did Ruth come from below the Arnon River to get in the plains of Moab, dwelling where Reuben and them was dwelling at? Come on, man, make this make sense, man. They killed everybody above the Arnon River. Nobody was alive. So where did Ruth come from then? Because that territory was given to Reuben. It was given to Reuben. Where'd she come from? The book of Judges say they stayed in that land for over 300 years. Come on now, somebody talk to me. You got to deal with the history, family, to understand. That's all I'm saying. You got to deal with the history to understand. It was given to Reuben. Okay, there you go, y'all. Let me show you why Saul used his daughter against David. 1 Samuel chapter 18 and verse 21. I'm going to pick it up at verse 20 so we can get a better understanding. It say, and Michal, Saul's daughter, loved David. And they told Saul, and the thing pleased him. And Saul said, I will give him her, that she may be a snare to him, and that the hand of the Philistines may be against him. Wherefore Saul said to David, thou should this day be my son-in-law in the one of the twain. Y'all see that? Saul only gave his daughter to David because he wanted his daughter to be a snare to David, so David can die by the hands of the Philistines. That's why he used his daughter, y'all. His daughter loved David, and Saul used that to his advantage and said, I'm going to use my daughter against David, that it may be a snare to him, that the Philistines may be upon him and kill him. But it didn't work out the way Saul thought it was going to work. Now, let me show y'all in Matthew chapter 1, the reason why he had no children by Michal. Everybody in this line that come through David come from Judah. Listen to what I'm about to say. I'm not dealing with the whole genealogy. I'm dealing with the promise made to Abraham. And who do Yahshua come through? Watch where it starts from. Let's go to Matthew chapter 1. And let's see if it's going to start with Adam or Abraham. Matthew chapter 1. Hey, Brother Michael, the Bible say she had no children at all. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm going to get that for you because I'd rather read it. It's better to read it. Okay, here it go right here. Let me see. Okay, here it go. 2 Samuel, and then I'm gonna go back to Matthew. 2 Samuel 6:23. Just to prove that Michal had no children at all. Because y'all remember she spoke against David when he was dancing for the Lord. talking about he looked at foolish and all that when he was praising his God, and the Most High closed her womb. Because you speaking against me, because he praising me. See, this is what people don't understand. When y'all come up against us, we ain't nobody. You ain't fighting against me. You ain't fighting against Elder Barrel Wild. You ain't fighting against Elder Bro Tim. Boy, you fighting against the Lord, boy. This the Lord's word. So all that, stuff y'all be doing in the chat and being disrespect, you disrespecting God, man. We ain't nobody. 2 Samuel 6:23. Here you go right here. I'm gonna pick it up at verse 21. Verse 20. Then David returned to bless his household, and Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, "How glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaids of his servants, as one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovered himself." And David said unto Michal, "It was before the Lord, which chose me before thy father and before all his house, to appoint me ruler over the people of the Lord, over Israel. Therefore will I play before the Lord, and I will be yet more vile than this, and will be base in my own sight. And of the maidservants which thou hast spoken of them shall I be had in honor." Therefore Michal, the daughter of Saul, had no children until the day of her death. Sometimes you got to watch what you say, because you ain't speaking against David. You're speaking against the Lord, man. It could be. I'm not sure about that, but you already know these English names is not, the real names they was called back in the day anyway. You understand what I'm saying? The inkwell. A lot of these names, like Jeremiah, that ain't his name. It's Jeremiah. Isaiah, Mark, Luke, that ain't their names. That's the Greek names that they put in the English translation. All these men had Hebrew names. So all that Mark, Luke, them ain't no black names. Them white boy names. Mark. What is a Mark? Luke. What is a Luke? John. Okay, I know a couple black Johns, but you got to put Jonathan on it though. Hey, Jonathan. I don't know too many Marks. I don't got no black Marks. Let me see. Luke. No, I don't know no black Lukes. Bartholomew. Okay, that kind of sounds strong a little bit. Bartholomew. Okay, who else? That kind of sounds like a black name, Bartholomew. Who else we got? Mark, John, Luke, Matthew. No, white boy name. Matthew is a white boy name. Let's just keep it real. Ain't no black people named no Matthew. And if you do have the name Matthew, it's a slave name. It was given to you. We all got powerful names like Obak, Udu, what else? What kind of names we got? We got names like Eleazar, Ithamar. You know what I'm saying? We got names like that. Oh, Tyrone, black name. Oh yeah, black name. Andrew, white boy name. White boy. So y'all see that Michal had no children, right? Now let me show y'all in the book of Matthew, chapter 1, and watch who this genealogy start with. Everything I'm about to read, this is the promised seed line. I'm not dealing with the whole genealogy, because people got to really pay attention to when you're dealing with Matthew's genealogy and when you're dealing with Luke's genealogy. Watch who it start from in Matthew. This is how you're going to know this the promised line. Here you go. Matthew chapter 1 and verse 1. And it reads, the book of the generation of Yahshua, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Something wrong, y'all. Why it didn't start with Adam? It went straight from Yahshua to King David. And then through Abraham because of the promise, and then Isaac because of the promise, and then Jacob because of the promise, right? But I want you to notice this. Watch this. Verse 3. And Judas begot Pharez and Zara of Tamar, and Pharez begot Ezrom, and Ezrom begot Amram, and Amram begot Aminadab, and Aminadab begot Nason, and Nason begot Salmon, and Salmon begot Boaz of Rechab, and Boaz begot Obed of Ruth, and Obed begot Jesse, and Jesse begot David, the king, and David begot Solomon. Y'all see that? Everybody I'm naming come through Judah. That's why David didn't have no no kids by Saul's daughter also. She don't come from Judah. She come from Benjamin. So the Most High kept this line intact. He kept it intact. And also, somebody also pointed out, and I got to do my due diligence on this, and not that the person lying, but I just got to do my own due diligence. That root come from a Levitical bloodline, because y'all remember that our ancestors, the Levites, had cities in all of the territories of the tribes. Let me say that again. The Levites had cities in all the territories of the tribes. So they even had cities in Reuben, in Gad, in Manasseh, in Naphtali, in Ephraim, in Judah, in Simeon, in Benjamin, in Asher, Issachar. They had cities in every tribe so they can execute the office of the priesthood. So that means if root do come from a Levitical priestly bloodline, that even make it more better while she's in the genealogy of the Messiah also, because she got with a man that come from the tribe of Judah, which is Boaz, then Jesse. Jesse begot David. David begot Solomon. They all come from Judah. Who also come from Judah? The Messiah. Who was it promised to? Abraham. That's why this genealogy start with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because that's who the promise was made to, that in your seed shall all nations be blessed. And who do that seed come through? The house of Judah. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14 say it is evident that the Lord sprang out of Judah. Everybody I just read come from the tribe of Judah. So that's what I wanted to point. This is why the Lord don't like us mixing tribes, because it causes confusion. Because now your inheritance is going to start going everywhere. Let's just stay with Judah, Benjamin with Benjamin, Levi with Levi, Asher with Asher. To keep seed alive, that your father's name or your brother's name or your husband's name don't be blotted out in the name of Israel. So when I'm telling the truth, it's not that K. Judah trying to be ugly. It's not that K. Judah is a racist. When I tell y'all, the Lord don't want us mixing outside of our nation, this has nothing to do with racism, hatred, none of that stuff. He's trying to keep your seed alive. Why, K. Judah? I have a video right now. I got a video in my possession that a white man, matter of fact, no, don't tell him nothing, KJ. Let your beloved brothers and sisters hear what this white man about to say. Let me get this video real quick. I'd rather y'all hear him say it. This is what I've been trying to tell our beloved family. I'm telling y'all this out of love, that the Lord don't want us whiting out ourselves, man. Don't you know that's what you're doing? Even a white man about to tell you, this is what we wanted. We wanted to wipe them out to the third generation. Watch what he about to say. Let me get TikTok. Okay, here we go. Let me get this video right quick. Here you go right here. Okay, y'all just bear with me. And I'm going to let y'all hear this, what this man said. Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me find this video. Hold on, let me bag this up real quick. Y'all just bear with me. Hold up. I got y'all. I'm about to find it right now. Watch this. Y'all gonna see. This is how these people think, man. And we gotta just, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing but, man, we trying to preserve and keep our seed alive. That's all we trying to do is just keep our seed alive. Why y'all think they push interracial relationships on us too much? If it's all about love, why it gotta be forced? That's what I want to know. If it's all about love, why is it forced on us? Can anybody tell me that? Why is it forced on us? I thought this was about love. If it's about love, stop forcing it then. Dang, where is it, man? My favorite video. Come on, bro. I gotta find this video. I know I got it too. Let me see. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I know I got it. I just want y'all to hear what this white man said, man. Dang, what this video is. Matter of fact, y'all hold on right quick. Hold up. Let me see something. Hold up. Hold on, family. I got the video right here. Hold on. Let me just get the name, the title, and then I'm gonna play it right quick. Okay, the name of it is called. Let me see. Okay. Okay, there you go. I got it. I got it. Y'all, hold on, hold on. Interracial. Now, this is what this white man said that I'm about to put in here. And I want y'all to listen to him. Come on, come on, come on now. Dang. I just had the video. Come on, bro. I've been looking for this video for years, bro. I could not find this video no more. But I got it now. That's why I'm finna play it. Let me see something. Hold on. Y'all can hear this? Nah, this ain't gonna work, man. Hold on, man. Dang, bro. Let me see, man. I'm putting everything in right. It still won't come in, man. Hold on, man. I gotta play this video, bro. It's the only way that our people gonna understand that when we telling them stuff, they don't got nothing to do with nothing but because we love our people, man. We don't want you messing up the colonial government. Let me see if it's gonna come up. I got it. I got it, y'all. Oh, thank you, Father. Okay, let me open up my window. Here we go. Listen to this white man, dog. And y'all tell me as I'm tripping. Maybe K. Judah tripping. I found it. Woo, thank you. Okay, here we go. Watch what this man about to say, family.
Here is the answer. 3 generations. Half-blood grandmother.
How many?
Quadroon daughter.
Hold up. How many, sir?
Here is the answer. 3 generations. Half-blood grandmother, quadroon daughter, octoroon grandson. Now, as you can see in the 3rd generation, or 3rd cross, no trace of native origin is apparent. The continuing infiltration of white blood finally stamps out the black color. The Aboriginal has simply been bred out.
So white elites came up with a plan to systemically, physically, and culturally wipe out Black people. How did the region do it? Mass white European immigration while banning the immigration of non-whites. Welcome to the Blancamiento and Brancamiento period, which literally mean to whiten. The goal was for future generations to no longer have visibly Black and indigenous people, so that the national identities in these new nations would be associated with whiteness. In this period, elites aimed to make Black people disappear through their gradual absorption into the white race. Over 10 million European immigrants settled in Latin America between 1880 and 1930, with 90% of them going to Argentina, Uruguay, Cuba, and Brazil. Brazil even went as far as to pay for transportation costs from Europe and passed a law making European immigrants automatic citizens as soon as they arrived. European immigrants were given preference over Black people in jobs, housing, and education, and the impacts of this are still felt today. Today, over 78% of Afro-Brazilians live below the poverty line.
There y'all go, family. Come on now. Come on now, family. So you mean to tell me that our people think that we trying to get in y'all business, trying to tell you how to live? Man, you got a right to do whatever you want. But I'm telling you that these people, their job was to blend in and white your behind out. Look at the NBA today. Look at a lot of sports. A lot of people don't look like you no more. Because they're trying to white you out so they can blend in with you. That's all I'm saying. You don't think the Lord knew they was going to do this? Why you think he gave you the 3rd and 4th generation? This white man just said it take 3 or 4 generations to wipe out your seed. The Lord said it take 3 or 4 generations to clean up your seed. That's what the 3rd and 4th generation mean, man. You can bridge yourself back in to your people. So that means that if a brother, he got with a white woman, he didn't know. Let's just say, okay, brother, I ain't know. Next thing you know, he have a daughter or a son. That daughter or son get with somebody that look like they daddy. Okay, they go 1 generation because they gonna have some children. Then they gonna have some children. They children gonna do the same thing that they parents did. Okay, I'm gonna go get me a brother or a sister. They go 2 generations. Guess what they just did? They cleaned up their lineage. 3rd and 4th generation, family. Now everybody look like the daddy now. Now, guess what? If the daddy have a son, and then he gets somebody look like his mama, they go 1 generation because he gonna have some kids. Then his son get another white woman. They go 2 generations, he gonna have some kids. Man, they gonna say, my granddaddy black. Boy, you crazy. Y'all white. Nah, my granddaddy black for real. Boy, y'all white. Every last one of y'all Caucasian. Now you done wiped out your whole seed line. That's all I'm saying. Do what you want to do. Love who you want to love, right? I'm telling you that the Most High is looking at this from a biblical standpoint. Because every time I ask why y'all don't like nothing mixed, nobody won't answer me. But then they tell me, well, I can marry who I want to marry. So why God don't let animals do what they want to do? Why God don't let us just wear the kind of clothes we want to wear? Why we can't mix seeds? Like, let me put an apple seed with an orange seed. Let's see what it do. Let me put bananas with watermelon. No, man, he keep everything separate in his creation. Not us, though. Not us. When soon you come to America, big old melting pot. Man, love who you want to love, dog. Get you an Arab woman. Get you an Asian woman. Get you a Caucasian woman. Get you a Hispanic woman. Just, hey, brother, love who you want to love, brother. And the Most High looking at this from a biblical standpoint, saying, Israel, you are a holy seed unto me. You are a holy seed unto me. You are holy people. Be ye separate. Nuh-uh, not our people, though. Nuh-uh, K. Judah, I'm going to love who I want to love. The Most High don't like mixing. I'm going to keep saying it, man. He don't like it. He don't. Red birds with red birds. Blue birds with blue birds. Eagles with eagles. Vultures with vultures. Lions with lions. Elephant with elephants. Tigers with tigers. Bears with bears. Oh, my. Lepers with lepers. Hyenas with hyenas. Honey badgers with honey badgers. Ants rock with ants. Lizards with lizards. Everybody do what God told them to do in their creation but human beings. Everybody do what God told them to do in his creation but human beings. Then when I asked the question, God gave white men white women. He gave the African man an African woman. He gave the Arab man an Arab woman. Excuse me. The Arab man an Arab woman. Chinese man a Chinese woman. North Korea man and Japanese, he gave everybody their men and women. And guess what he told them to do? He told them to replenish the earth and keep seed alive. He didn't tell us to be doing all this mixing in with each other. He didn't tell me I can love who I want to love, because according to the Apocrypha, my forefather told me, beware of all hodoms, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the house of your fathers. Everybody keep talking about what Moses married an Ethiopian woman. Show me in the Bible where Moses had children by an Ethiopian woman, and I'm going to show you that Moses had children by Keturah, who also, not Keturah, that Moses had children by a woman who come from Keturah of Abraham, which are the Midianites. Tell me I'm lying. Did y'all know that Keturah, her father, and the people of Midian come of the stock of Abraham? They still are relatives. That's why Moses had children by a Midianite and went to dwell with Midian. He knew there was a kinfolk. Them are kinfolk. Moses' father-in-law is our kinfolk. Them are the Midianites. They come of Keturah, Abraham's second wife, or his third wife, because you remember he had Hagar. That was his wife too. Then he had Keturah after Sarah died. He had children down in Midian, them the Midianites. Moses had children by her, not no Ethiopian woman. The Lord know what he be doing, man. Moses had children by his kinfolk, relatives, people that come of the same stock of Hebrews like him, which is the Midianites. Jethro, his father-in-law, and all them. Y'all notice that when you really look at it, it was some mixing going on with us and the Africans. But every time I ask people, okay, our ancestors was in captivity in Egypt, right? Yes, they was. And they mixed among the Egyptians, right? Yes, they did. Why did the Lord wait till the 4th generation to go get them? What was he waiting for? He could have went and got them in the 2nd generation, right? But he waited till the 4th generation. He waited so they can repopulate and become like the stars of heaven. If Pharaoh and the children of Israel and all they was doing was mixing with the Egyptians and our women with their men and our men with their women, why did Pharaoh kill the firstborn Hebrew babies then? I thought it go by the seed of the father. But he still killed the babies though. So if all our people was doing was mixing with Egyptians, why did he kill those babies? Because them was Hebrew babies by Hebrew men and women. And they was populating so much that Pharaoh killed them Hebrew little boys. Them wasn't no Egyptian baby through mixing. Them was Hebrew babies from a Hebrew man and a Hebrew woman. So they don't want to deal with that. They gonna keep telling y'all, oh yeah, they mixing with the Egyptians and we just big old melting pot. We just all mix. First of all, even during slavery, when a black woman was raped or raped by the Caucasian man, you know what? She hated that white blood in her. So guess what she did? When she had that mulatto daughter, she said, you better make sure you marry a black man. Because they hated that white blood being in them because it was through rape. So they made sure that when they had children, they married somebody that looked just like them. You know what they did? They cleaned that white blood out of their behinds. That's why when I hear people talking about, we all got white blood in us. I don't got no white blood in me. What you talking about? My mama black, her mama black, her mama black. I seen my mama family tree book. Everybody black, baby. My daddy black. How you gonna tell me I got white blood in me and I done been removed way past 5, 6, 7 generations, and you gonna tell me I got white blood in me? Man, please. You can have white blood in you. I don't want white blood in me, and I know I don't got it in me. Everybody, oh man, I'm mixed with this, and I'm Malaysian, and I'm mixed with Latino, and I'm Brazilian, and I'm Italian. What? I be's Negro. I don't want my genetics watered down. No. I want all my rhythm. I want all my eyesight. I want all that woolly hair. I got locks, beautiful thick locks, and I love them. I want all my attributes. I want the full package. I don't want to be watered down. Doing the 2-step, all off beat and sliding all over the floor and 1, 8, 7, 6. No, that be you, baby, not KJ. I want all my melanin. I want it all. Give me the full package, Lord. Thank you, Daddy and Mama, for doing the right thing and having you a dark-skinned son, the color of Wesley Snipes and Sidney Poitier, baby. Thank you, grandmother, for getting with that Negro granddaddy. Thank you, my daddy, for getting with my granny. That's all I'm saying. See, this type of talk people don't like. But I'd rather be truthful with you instead of sugarcoat with you just for people to like KJ. I'm going to be truthful with you. Now, I love my biracial kinfolk, but guess what? That don't negate the fact that God don't like it. That don't negate the fact that God don't like us mixing. If anybody tell you God like us mixing, that is a lie, family. Because why nothing else don't mix then? Just ask it. Why lions don't sleep with hyenas? Go on over there and get your hyena, boy. Get you one. They ain't going to have no tiger or no hyena. They're going to have a balena. Or a lanita. Something. It ain't going to be the full pedigree. That's all I'm saying. That's all KJ saying, fam. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I can't fly. Oh, man, we love our red bones. See, this is what people got to understand. When I'm telling y'all about, I'm not dealing with our skin color. Because we come in different shades of ruddy. Red bone, light skin, real light skin. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how these people are trying to wipe our genetics away. That's what I'm talking about. We come in different shades, fam. Even our biracial kinfolks, we still love them. You know why? Because they still our kinfolks. But if I had to tell somebody the truth and they ask me, K. Judah, is it okay to mix? I'm going to say, man, no. But if you already done it and you got your family, man, stay with your family, bro. Don't raise your children in the way of the Lord. Because I can't tell you what to do from that point on. That's your life. But if you single and you ask me, K. Judah, I'm with a white woman. I love this woman. I don't got no kids, bar, but I love her, brother. I'm going to tell you, nigga, please, get you a sister, boy, and have you some beautiful, dark-skinned chocolate babies with woolly hair, melanin skin. Give them the full package. Don't do your babies like that. Don't do that. Don't shortchange the babies. Get you a sister, boy. I'm going to be truthful with you. I ain't going to sugarcoat, oh, yeah, love who you want to love, brother. Man, God going to deal with me for that. Because when I read the book of Jubilees, and I see why they took out the book of Jubilees, because the Bible says in the book of Jubilees, if you give any of your sons and daughters to the Gentile, now we can't cherry pick now. If y'all going to tell me the Gentiles, it's a European, Caucasian, white folk, or if you going to tell me Gentiles represent a non-Israelite, he said Gentile. That means we can't marry nobody outside of Israel. So what we going to do? Are we going to keep lying? Or are we going to believe what Jubilees say? Because they took it out because they want us to mix. That's why they push it in the commercials. That's why they push it in your movies. That's why they push it on your TV shows. That's why they push it everywhere. They want you to mix because they know it keep you in sin. This is not about love. This is about obedience. Love have nothing to do with this, baby. Obedience. Obedience. I love what I see in the mirror, so I'm going to get what I see in society. I love looking at me, so I love looking at my sisters. And when they have babies, I want to look at the babies that's chocolate like me. That's just me, family. Now, I didn't heard this when I was coming up. I want my babies to have good hair and be light-skinned and mixed. I didn't heard this before. I didn't really fully understand what that meant when I was young, but I used to hear it. Man, boy, I want that baby to have some good hair, not that nappy hair. I'd be like, man, what are you talking about? What is good hair? Ain't no such thing as good hair. God gave us what he gave us, and it's beautiful. Woolly hair. So I don't understand this good hair, light skin, mulatto babies, and I don't want no babies this color and that color. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. There's nothing wrong with us wanting our children to look like us, family. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we should want. But guess what? We got a lot of family members that's a little bit more lighter than us, and we love you. We still love you because we know your experience is a black experience. And we can't take that away from our biracial brothers and sisters. We can't take that away from them. Mostly biracial people going to have a black experience. And they're going to be mostly around a black kinfolks. So we can't take that from them. They still our family, and we love them. But if somebody, you young brother, come ask me, I got a white woman, what you think I should do? I'm going to say, I think you should leave and get a sister. And ask the Lord to bless you with a beautiful melanated sister, and ask him to bless you with some beautiful babies and raise up your seed in the way of the Lord. That's what I think you should do. Now, if a brother come up to me and say, K. Judah, I'm married to a white woman, I got some children by. You know what I'm going to tell you? Raise your family in the way of the Lord. Raise your family in the way of the Lord. Stay with your woman. That's who you're married. You didn't really know. You know what the book say? Now you do. Teach your children the right way to get somebody that look like you, brother, and bring up seed alive so they don't be wiped off the face of the earth. Well, K. Judah, let them love who they want to love. Okay, do your thing, brother. By 10 generations, everybody going to be Caucasian in your family but you. But you. By the time them white babies get down there to the 10th generation, they're going to be arguing with people. I got a black granddaddy. Man, you don't got no black granddaddy. You is lily white. Look at your hair, blonde hair, blue eyes. How you got a black granddaddy? Well, you was wiped out. That's why. Nobody won't believe the little white lily little baby. I know, I know I'm being silly with it, but I'm being 100% honest with the family. We have to love us. We've been taught to self-hate our own self. Good hair, bad hair, light skin, dark skin. And we still perpetuate that stuff today. That's why you hear Negroes talking about, I want to get me a Latino woman so my babies can have good hair and be light skinned. What? So you getting with a woman just to have some light-skinned baby. That's it for me, family. I don't got nothing else, man. Look. Everybody got a right to do what they want. But if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And then if you ask me to prove it, I'm gonna go into the Bible and show you. Soon as you say, well, you can't show me in the Bible that God don't want us to mix, yes, I can. Because he said don't mix nothing. That's what I'm gonna go to. Don't mix seeds, don't mix clothes, don't mix nothing. Don't mix animals, don't mix nothing. That's the answer right there. You can't mix nothing. Just that simple, man. Do anybody got any questions before I go? Anything y'all want to ask? I pray this edifies somebody about Saul, his wives, which is not women, but the house of Israel and the house of Judah. That's what the Lord gave to Saul, David. And I pray somebody understand that. So when somebody run up on y'all talking about, oh, we get multiple wives is a law, they lying. Multiple wives is not a law, family. There's no scripture in the Bible say multiple wives is a law from the Lord. Now, it's something that he allowed by permission, but it is not in the law. This is not ordained in the law. Did y'all know in Genesis chapter 5, when you deal with the genealogy of Adam, all his descendants had one wife and they had a multitude of children. Multitude of children. Adam had a bunch of sons and daughters. Seth had a bunch of sons and daughters. Enos, bunch of sons and daughters. They all had a bunch of sons and daughters, and they only had one wife, y'all. So men make y'all believe we got to get multiple women to have a village. Now, if a brother got multiple wives, that's his business. But if you're going to lie and say there's a law and you try to tell me that, I'm going to tell you, brother, show me in the Bible where there's a law. And I want you to show me that it is a law. I never read that. It's not a law. It's something he allowed. So don't lie to the people. No, ain't gonna be no multiple wives in the kingdom, my beloved sister. The Most High ain't tolerating that. No, it's gonna be a kingdom of righteousness. That's why Yahshua say, let every man have his wife. Let every man have his wife. That's why in the New Testament, he said if a man put away his wife, he don't say if a man put away his wives. But these brothers love taking scriptures and flipping scriptures so they can put in the woman's head that if I want multiple wives, you got to agree with it. No, she don't. She don't got to agree with that. If your wife don't want you to have multiple women and you still bring women in the house, man, you dishonor your wife. You're not showing her no respect by still bringing women in the house. You disrespecting her, bro. Because you're going to be touching on those other women. You're going to be kissing on those other women. And she just told you, I'm not down with that. And you did it anyway? You're going to do it anyway after she told you, I am not in agreement with you having another woman in my house. And you're going to say, I don't care what you say. This my house. You don't respect your woman, dog. I can't deal with multiple wives. I got 6 sisters. Now, they love their brother to death. They jumped out on the police for me and everything. But guess what? They drove me crazy. I can't deal with no multiple women. Only one woman at a time. Multiple women, I can't deal with it. Oh, my God. Just thinking about it. Lord, help me. Now, I love my sisters, but I can't deal with two women. I can't do it. Even if somebody say, "Can't you to him, brother? Have you two wives?" I'll say, "The devil is a lie. You lying to me. You take that woman." I can't deal with it. I got to stay focused on the word of the Lord and teach. I can't be dealing with 3, 4, 5 women. Okay, Judah, I need this. Okay, Judah, I want this. Oh my God, women, hold on. I got to go teach. I need you to do this. Drive me down the street. Tie my shoe. Put some lotion on my legs. I need cocoa butter on my back. Oh, Lord Jesus, sisters, calm down. Rub cocoa butter on yourself, baby. I got to go. I got 6 sisters, man. And I'm telling you, they love their brother, boy. But guess what? Oh, when we was coming up, oh, they drove me crazy. Oh, my God. Woo. They drove their brother crazy. Not in a bad way, but just being around a lot of women, though. Because you got to deal with the little catty stuff, I just get in their feelings. Then the time of the money, everybody just grouchy in the house. I said, Mom, I'm about to go. I'm going down here, Mom. I'm going to get in my car, and I got to go. I'll be back a little bit later, Mom. Jesus. Y'all in here tripping. Do anybody got any questions? Anybody? Oh, man, you know what? I'm sitting up into my, do anybody got any questions? Man, let me go look at the comment section, man. I'm tripping, man. My bad. I really enjoy y'all, family. I want to thank y'all for rocking with y'all, brother K. Judah, rocking with the truth, because that's what we're here for. We're here for the truth. And it's nothing like the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're here for. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. All the beloved family. I want to wish everybody in this chat a beautiful and happy Shabbat Shalom. Enjoy the rest of y'all blessed day. The nation that is highly favored from y'all. And I want to say this too before I go. And I got to say this. It's one thing to continue to tell our people that we done wrong. And you heard what I just said? We done wrong. Because the teachers are not exempt from we done wrong. We have to start encouraging our people more. I see a lot of content creators. Oh boy, y'all get a, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just always telling Israel how terrible they are. I hope you include yourself in that too. We terrible. Don't keep trying to tell somebody how bad they are. Now we all messed up. And we still trying to get ourselves together. See, I know for a fact the Lord know I'm retarded. That's why he spared me all the time. He know I don't got good sense. I'm just keeping it real. He know I don't got good sense. That's why he has spared me for 45 years. He said, man, I got to spare this boy. This boy ain't have no father. He raised by his mama, 6 sisters. I'm going to be his father. I'm going to guide him. Because boy need help, man. The boy need help. I didn't always make the right decisions coming up. And sometimes, guess what? I'm still trying to get myself right now. I'm still trying to get myself together, y'all. Because I'm trying to learn how when somebody say something disrespectful, it's good to not always got to fight battles. But if you disrespect me, I'm just raised to respond. But I got to learn how you don't always got to respond. But see, people get a kick out of being disrespectful. But when you light that fire to them and you give them the same energy, you see how stupid they be looking then. Oh, man, he not playing. Oh, man, okay. I can't say that to him no more because he be getting mad. You see, hey, you know what you just did? You drew the line in the sand. So you got to draw that line in the sand for people to know what they can say and how to play with you. Because if you just let anybody do whatever they want to you, they going to do it to you. But once you draw that line in the sand, people know how to respond when they come around now. Say, bro, when you get in the house, hey, man, don't just be playing with him like that. Like all them cracking jokes, man, because if he don't know you, you can't just be saying anything to him. So just be careful with that. You see that? You drew that line in the sand, family. Don't just let anybody do anything to you, because when you respect yourself, you force other people to respect you. When you respect you, you force other people to respect you. But if you let anybody just do anything to you, they're going to always do anything to you. I'm not raised like that. If a white person is respectful to me, I'm going to be respectful to that man or that woman. But the minute you call me a nigga, I'm calling you a funky and honky. And we going to go from there, partner. So since you want to be rude, we going to be rude, baby. And I'm going to call you all type of things because I ain't going to run out of stuff to say. See, you going to run out because you're going to call me nigga. Then you're going to tell me I'm black and all that stupid stuff. Guess what I'm going to tell you? Go stand in the sun and do push-ups. I bet you can't drink a glass of water without shaking. I bet you can't skate. I bet you ain't got no rhythm. I bet you do a 10-step and a 24 count. I bet you do. I bet you can't shoulder roll. See, I'm going to start saying stuff like that. I bet you can't do the I bet you can't slip and slide. Bet you don't know how to iron your clothes with starch. See, I'm gonna start being stupid. That's why I'm telling y'all, God know I need help. And all my family members tell y'all, man, this boy been stupid like that all his life, just dumb, just all in the classroom, making everybody laugh, getting put in detention. Mama gotta come to the school. I'm running in the hallway. They making me eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Dog, I was a family. I'm telling y'all, I was crazy. And my cousin named Phil Ward, we call him both. We was crazy in high school. He tried to run a police officer over. This boy tried to run a cop over. That's why I thank God for the change. I'm telling y'all, thank you, Father, for the change, man. It's a beautiful thing. But see, God give mercy unto us, man, because look, God know he put this fire in me. God know what he created, because I'm going to always be respectful to all men and women. Just don't disrespect me, dog. That's all I ask. Because the minute you do, I'm finna crack jokes on you, boy, and I'm not going to run out of jokes, and I'm going to have everybody laughing at you, then your feelings are going to get hurt. And the next time you see me, you're not going to want to crack jokes no more. Now you're going to be extra respectful when you see me now. See, I drew that line in the sand, family. Who you think you talking to, boy? That's how you got to do people sometimes. Because if not, they're going to always disrespect you. That's all I'm saying, family. They're going to always try you, disrespectful, say whatever they want to you. White girl came to me on my comic section. She say, nigger, you are not a Jew. That's what she told me. White girl say, nigger, with the hard ER. She say, nigger, you are not a Jew. That's what she told me. You know what I told her? I say, you and the dog got one thing in common. She told me that I was one of the nastiest person on YouTube when I told her this. I say, you and the dog got one thing in common. I said, both of y'all can get wet. That's what I told her. She said, you a nasty person. I said, but you call me a nigger with the hard ER, but you love Jesus, huh? But I'm nasty, though. I told that girl, you and the dog got one thing in common. You both can get wet. She told me I was a nasty person on YouTube. But you see how she called me a nigger, but she forgot she called me a hard ER. But when I told her she can't get wet, she gonna tell me that I'm nasty. But she just called me a Nigger and told me, nigger, you not a Jew. See, that's what you got to hit them with, family. You got to hit them with that, man. Because she knows she can't get wet. I know she can't get wet. And the dog knows she can't get wet. Because they going to both do one thing. Smell like a dog. Oh, yeah, they're going to smell like a dog. Oh, I got to go, family. Is Elder Bell Rock on? Hold on. I'm in here cracking jokes with my beloved family, the beautiful Israelite family. Let me see if he live. Oh, no, not yet. Elder Bell Rock not live yet. Hold on, let me see. Okay, not yet, not yet. Okay, it's coming. I think he going live at 11. I think he going live at 11. I told y'all what happened last time. Before I go, let me tell y'all something. This is no lie what I'm telling y'all, family. If my mama was right here sitting next to me, she would tell y'all the same thing. I was so bad in high school that my drummer school teacher, I told this story before, many people probably ain't hear it. I told y'all my drummer school teacher, you know, the acting class, like when you go to drummer and you like performance arts and you learn how to act and do all that stuff. This woman's stomach was sticking out to here. This woman was about to have a baby. And I drove that woman so crazy that she told my mama I made her go into labor early with her children. She said, I don't know what to do with him. So my mama came up there and she just shook her head. And my mama said, what is you doing, man? Like, when you gonna stop? I said, I'm just having fun. This is drummer class, mama. I'm just having fun and cracking jokes. She said, I made her have her baby early, y'all. Her husband said, I gotta meet him. I gotta see who this guy is that be having you just up in arms, just tripping. I met her husband. He was a guy that did commercials. Like, he was a major guy. He did a lot of commercials. His babies was in commercials and different stuff like that. But she wanted me to go to performance art school, and all I could think about is the clothes that they wear. And I knew that none of my people can see me in those clothes, because at that age, you care more about what people say than how you feel about yourself. And they used to wear them tighty whities, and I couldn't put on them clothes. I couldn't do it, family. So I say, no, I don't want to go to no performance art school because you got to wear them tighty whities. And that's what I told her. I'm not wearing no tighty whities. No, So I'm not doing none of that. So you might as well just go ahead and call my mama, do whatever you got to do, but I'm not putting on no tighty whities. So I didn't go to performance art school. I did do Lion King on stage. I was Simba. I had to put on a Lion King hat. And then I had to put on like the little Lion King clothes, right? And they got this on video. When I started doing the Lion King, I was singing Simba, you know, the Simba song. So I was singing that song. Then all of a sudden, I started doing Carlton off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I started doing his dance on stage, and everybody was rolling. They was all on the floor, dog. I don't know who got that video, but I had on the Lion King clothes, y'all. It was so funny, man. I started doing that Carlton dance, boy, for Fresh Prince. Man, everybody was on the floor laughing. So this boy need help, dog. But that's it for me, y'all. I love y'all with the pure heart, man. I just love to make y'all laugh. You know, it's good to laugh. Okay, all right, y'all. Elder Bell Rock is starting. I gotta go. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Love y'all with the pure heart. My beloved Israelite family, cock-a-doodle-doodle. Y'all already know how we get down. There is nobody like you. You are the greatest people ever created on the earth. You are the apple of Yah's eye. My job is to give you encouragement, also the word, but to do it in love and respect, and to show you and prove to you I love you by telling you the truth. That's how I show my love, by telling my beloved nation the truth. Because let me say this. Some people want people to like them. I don't care about that. I want people to respect me. I don't care about being liked. Just respect me, and I'm gonna respect you. I don't care what nationality you are. You respect me, you're gonna get your respect. But if you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. It's gonna teach you how to be respectful. So like I said before, enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm out, family. I'm finna go just chillax, do a little bit of chilling. Like a villain. Love y'all with a pure heart. Shalom.
Yeah, woke up breathing. It's your kindness, coffee steaming, brand new brightness, bills and burdens. Still you hold me, mercy meeting me each morning. Praise ya, every heartbeat. Praise ya, with the breath in my lungs, from the valley to the high seat. You're the strength in my tongue. Hallelujah in the hard nights. Hallelujah in the sun. Ooh, praise ya, praise ya, praise ya. You are the only one. Phone keeps buzzing, world keeps shouting, but your whisper cuts through doubting. In my failure, you stay steady. Love like thunder, always ready. Praise ya, every heartbeat. Oh yeah, praise ya, with the breath in my lungs, from the valley to the high seat. Oh, you're the strength in my tongue. Ooh, hallelujah in the hard nights. Hey, hallelujah in the sun. Ooh, praise ya, praise ya, praise ya. You are the only one. When I don't feel it, you're still worthy. Oh yeah, when I don't see it, you're still good. Yeah, hands up empty, yet you fill me. Turn my worry into worship. Every heartbeat, praise ya, with the breath in my lungs, from the valley to the high seat. Ooh, you're the strength in my tongue. Oh, hallelujah in the hard nights. Hallelujah in the sun. Praise ya, praise ya, praise ya. You are the only one.
I see we got somebody in the channel telling lies. Let me go and put this comment up here before I go, because you ain't gonna lie on me. Me and you talked on the telephone, and I told you I was gonna do a lesson on this. First of all, my sister Kim Tor been bought this out. So I don't know what you talking about. It goes to show you how foolish people are. Did I talk to you on the phone about this? So I didn't steal nothing from you. I put this lesson together at home. I didn't put this lesson together with you. And all the scriptures I used, did you use all these other scriptures I used? Girl, don't accuse me of stealing nothing off your channel. I didn't take nothing off your channel. I put this lesson together at home, at my house. And we talked on the phone about it. So now I stole it off your channel. Man, girl, the Lord is going to deal with you for lying. This girl's silly. Girl, get off my channel before I block you. I told you. So I ain't tell you I was going to do this lesson. Yes or no before I go. So I stole it off your channel. You ain't nothing but a liar, girl. Nobody steal nothing from you. Hey, go do a lesson on your channel right now. What I just brought out. Do the whole lesson. That's what you do. Go do the whole lesson. This girl thinks she the only one bringing out information and say I stole it off her channel, and God is my witness. He could strike me down right now that I did not go to this girl's channel and steal no lesson from her. And this girl is lying. I put all my lessons together at home by myself. My wife is my witness. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, girl. Girl sitting up here lying. And look, I'm going to tell y'all something too. Let me tell y'all how the Lord works. This girl right here come in my chat box and I ignore her every time. Because she come in my chat box being silly. I never said nothing. coming in my chat box, calling people name out who not even in my chat box, being silly. I never said nothing. I didn't block her. I didn't mute her, nothing. She always come in my chat trying to teach me in my chat. I'm not lying to y'all. She always, even them is a witness. Here go Eve right here. She'll tell you. Always coming in my chat box trying to teach me, and I let her do it. I'll be like, man, this girl just being silly for no reason. So now she wait till I do the lesson and then lie and say I stole it from her. Oh my God, man, I gotta go, family. I gotta go. This girl right here silly. Matter of fact, let me get you out of my channel. That way you can't come back no more. Let me block you. Oh, now I gotta humble myself. What I'm humbling myself for? Tell me right now. You just accused me of something I didn't do, so what I'm humbling myself for? You don't think you need to humble yourself by disrespecting my chat box and lying? So I need to humble myself. I told y'all I need to humble myself, but not you. You wait till I'm about to go and then you say all this. So I need to humble myself, but you don't need to humble yourself though. So you're going to come in here and disrespect my chat box, tell me to humble myself, and you could have just went and put the text messages up, but you in my live comment section telling me to humble myself, and you disrespecting me in my comment section, but I need to humble myself down. I've been watching you all the time come in my live chat. And even my sisters, the CUC sisters, they see what you be doing. And I never said nothing to you. You come in here putting 1,000 scriptures while I'm teaching. You come in here posting all them scriptures, interrupting my class. You was doing it on purpose. And I still never said nothing to you. You came in my live chat. Hey, Sis Shannon, and she wasn't even in the chat, dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta stop. You in your feelings because I stopped talking to you. Because y'all foolish. I don't got time for foolish people, bro. This girl gonna wait till I'm about to go and she did all this and told me to humble myself, and I didn't disrespect this girl. I just stopped talking to her. That's it. No disrespect or nothing, family. If I'm lying, the Lord can strike me down. I just stopped talking to these people and moved on about my business. Like I do when something don't work out, I go my way. I don't make videos and start sneak dissing. This girl kept coming in my live, dog. Every time I go live, this girl come in my live, putting 1,000 scriptures on purpose while I'm teaching. And guess what? I never still blocked her. I never timed her out. She's disrespectful. But now she telling me to humble myself. But she be disrespecting my lives. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. All right, family, I gotta go. I love y'all with a pure heart. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Many blessings to you all. This how the devil do. But he not finna mess up my Shabbat. But I had to put her in her place because she's lying. I didn't go to her channel and steal nothing. I just put this together this morning. So how I stole it off her channel and she don't even got no channel up right now. She took the channel down. So how I stole it from her. Make it make sense, man. I'm out, family. Love y'all with the pure heart. Big salute. Hey, Elder Barrel Walk is live. I'm finna go over there. See y'all in a minute.